today's video is going to be me making a pepper mill. Made one yesterday, or attempted to make one yesterday, and got it slightly wrong. So this was yesterday's attempt. This is a piece of ash. I was just following the instructions that come with the kit. The kit's from Axminster, and I got it slightly wrong. Didn't judge it very well, did I? Yeah. I don't really like the traditional style pepper mills, the shape of them. So I'm going to do something a little bit different, a more modern sort of style pepper mill, and see how I go with that. Not quite sure what I'm going to do, but yeah, I might be able to use this if I get a smaller, because the ones I've got, pepper mill kit I've got is the large 300mm pepper mill. I know you can get I think it's 150 or 200mm. I should be able to use this. I should be able to adjust what I've got here rather than wasting the wood, and make a smaller version. We'll see, but I got that wrong in a big way. So to start with, just going to sharpen all my tools and then I'll get going. So I've put this piece of ash between centres. What I'm going to do is round this off first, and then from there decide on what sort of shape I'm going to do. I've got something in mind. I just have to see. Beautiful piece of wood. Looking forward to seeing what it looks like when it's finished. Let's see if I don't get it wrong like the last one. Anyway, let's round it off. So, I'm having a cup of tea while I decide what I'm going to do. I think I might have come up with a plan. Not quite sure, but I think. So, what I've got to do next is I've got to take these down both ends to make a tenon so it can go into my chuck, and then also part this off. So we've got the top end of the pepper mill. Actually, this is going to be a salt mill. Don't know why I keep saying it's a pepper mill. It's going to be a salt mill. So take that. So that's going to be the head, and this is going to be the body. And after that, I've parted that off and made the two tenons. I need to drill the hole through the centre. Big piece of wood, small lathe. I didn't have too much of a problem with my old lathe. My old lathe was really quite a big lathe, but it had its other complications. So let's have a quick look at what we're going to do. So, tenon. It's going to be roughly about the same size as it is now. Indecisive. Going to sculpt down, round, down, round, down. And that's where we're going to be gripping the salt mill. This is where the tenon for the head is going to fit into the body. And this undecisive, I think I might just make a rounded top on this, unsure, or might follow the same sort of pattern on here and do a concave section on there. And then obviously I've got to put the tenon on here to fit into the chuck. So this is the head, the top of the salt mill. I just need to make this tenon a little bit bigger because that's going to sit into a recess on here. So what I need to do now is, there's a 5mm drill bit or hole that needs to go through the centre of this to take the rod that goes through the top. But before I do that, there's a little metal plate here that needs to be recessed into here. So I've marked the centre. I just need to make this, it should be an 18mm recess. It's roughly about 2 mil. And speed her up. So that is just to take this little metal plate to recess into there. So that's that. Next, 5mm hole all the way through and popping out the top. Sorry, I forgot to put the camera on, but I'm just making a recess for the top of the salt mill to fit in there. So I just need to make this a little bit deeper. So that's that. That fits pretty well. You don't want it too tight, so got no movement really side to side. Sort of fraction, but that's good because when we use it, we want that movement. So that's good. I like that. So top's done. Just need to shape that. Just need to start putting the holes through the main body. So I need to drill a 38mm hole in the end here. Needs to be 6mm in depth. So that's all locked in. Let's go for it. Turn about there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be 6mm. So this next one needs to be 32mm, and I don't have a 32mm, I have 30. What I'm going to do, and this only needs to be 3mm in depth, so once I've done the 3mm, I'll just make it slightly bigger by 1mm with a chisel. So let's do 3mm of this. Three mil. So the next bit is the 25mm to match up with the hole from the other end, and that should be the base done, ready to accept the mechanism for the grinder. So next bit, doing a bit of shaping. I think I just got to make this up as I go along. I've got an idea. Let's see, shall we? Well, there you go. I know it's quite basic, but after my terror the other day, oh, need to put a bit of CA in that, and a little split just there. After my terror the other day, I thought I'll keep it really simple. I quite like the shape. It's very basic. Yeah, that's good. So, down to sanding. What I'm going to do, I've got what am I going to do? I'm going to finish it with this food safe finish and see how that goes. I've not used this before, so let's see how it goes. Oh, I need a paintbrush. Ooh, okay. Cool. Let's sand. Okay. I don't think it's too bad. Happy with that. Going to finish it off with some food safe chestnut oil, and we just apply that with a brush. Now, oh, before I do that, I need to put this underneath. He says, that'll do. Alright. Oh, I'm loving this. Look at that. Right. So I let that soak in for about half an hour, and then take the excess off. Be back soon. Beautiful. So it's time to put it together. So again, I thought I'd push play, but I didn't. So I've put this PC, and this was a little bit tight, but I got it in there, so that's fine. Then we need to we open this up. Like so. You should have a little plate like that. It goes in here. So I do need to pre-drill that. Put it in the centre. Pre-drill that, which I'm going to do now. Get that one in. Hold on, power soap. That's that one. So now, like I say, I've already put this bit in. Then it should be this piece, which will line up these slots, and that's allow the screws to go down the side there. I'm glad this is tight because there's not a lot of room to get these screws in. Then spring over there, like so. Now, this is the bit where this comes in, so it goes that way round. Got to line the holes up with the slots that are underneath, and I'm going to have to pre-drill it. Like so. And then slip and slide all over the place. Now what I'm going to do is put this, just struggle a little bit. I've had to adjust this slightly, so I didn't leave enough room to account for that plate, so I've just ground a little bit off. That now just sits down. Put the top on here, so that will now hold that in place. Ready to take the screws. Already pre-drilled it. There she is. There she is. Amazing. Don't want to do that too much without any salt in there, and I can't put any salt in it for at least 24 hours anyway. I love it. So there you go. That's how to make a salt grinder, salt and pepper grinder actually, pepper pot. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Yesterday's disaster, well, I've got no words, big hole. Might be able to salvage it and do something with it, make a smaller one or something. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Quite pleased. It's got food safe oil on it. And that's it. And that's good. Really pleased. There we go. So there you go. That's how you make a salt grinder. Got there in the end. Had a few issues. It's not too bad. I'm quite happy with it. Yesterday's disaster, but there you go. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.